Oop. Resume. Oh, hooray. Now live. Hi, everybody. Oh, hi, Hal Sherman. Glad that you're here. Hi, oh, wow, you guys are joining so fast and I can't even see your names. But I'm glad that you guys are here. Thanks for inviting your friends, too. That's super fun. We're in a special new place today, which is really crazy. Oh, people are taking pictures, I think. That's fun. I really like it. Yeah, we're here and we're excited that you're here, too. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're really here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are super glad to be here. And as you might be able to see, we're not in a gallery today. We're in a study room, so I'm going to flip it around and show you our special guest. Boop. There we go. Hey, this is Brian Keene, who's a curator here, and we're super excited that you're here.
Very excited to be here.
Amazing. So today we're looking at manuscripts. Yeah, look at how much people love you. It's really exciting. So today we're looking at manuscripts, and so let's take a look. You're right. Books are art too. Cool. So again, I'm Andrew. We're here at the Getty. This is literally anything. And this is a Museum Week broadcast as well. Special for Museum Week. So glad for those of you who are joining us. So we want you to be able to see here this little teeny book. It is so super cool. Hey, Bryn Matthews. And I'm going to try to get close without destroying it, obviously. Brian, can you tell us what we're looking at here?
We are looking at the tiniest book in the collection. It's a prayer book that was made in 1469, so it's quite old, and it's incredibly beautiful. Made as a wedding gift for a husband and wife living in Ferrara, northern Italy, an amazing court center. Lots of book arts came out of Ferrara. I hope you're all taking in some of these amazing colors, the greens, the blues, the purples, the gold that I can see a little bit of glint from with this afternoon light. There we go, up the side from the angel.
Amazing.
And the facing page.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people commenting here about the illustrations and the color. This is really, really stunning. Can you tell a little bit about, like, the sides here? You can see in the marginalia there's a lot going on. What's the purpose of this?
So we definitely see the most important marginalia being the coat.
I want to know what year this is.
This is 1469.
Okay, cool.
We know that because that's the year that the couple who commissioned the book were married, and I'll show you what they look like in a moment. They're in the book. And on the sides, in the margins, as Andrew mentioned, we have the coats of arms of the family. You can see the lions here, split by a golden band. And then on the opposite page, we see their motto, which is a dove enclosed in a scroll that says, "Where there is God, there is peace and love." And then really deep into the gutter here, as we call it, they have another motto that says, you know, that the strong are those that are not flustered in stormy weather.
Amazing. And just to answer some of these, it's totally fine to take a screenshot. Screenshot anything you please, guys. And we will be turning the page. Don't you worry. How much time did it take to create the work?
We don't have full sense of how long, but it took at least 2 artists probably a year or so to make. They have to acquire the parchment, the writing has to be done by a scribe, the bookbinder comes in at the end, and again, as I said, we know that there are 2 painters here working side by side, an artist at left called Taddeo Crivelli, and then at right, someone called Guglielmo Giraldi. If Andrew could zoom in really, really close, you could see how they paint faces differently.
Okay.
Guglielmo Giraldi is painting a little thicker on the faces, whereas Taddeo Crivelli is painting with thinner washes. Most of the work in the book is by Taddeo Crivelli, who was one of the great court artists in Ferrara. As we turn the pages, one of the most important prayers that you would have said with this book is the prayer to commemorate all those who have passed away. So you see this beautiful skull here.
Whoa.
And this is called the Office of the Dead, that you would pray every single day with an extra special set of prayers on Monday, just because, first day of the week. And it's to commemorate all those that passed away and all those that will pass away, so yourself included.
Question here, is it hand-finished? Are all the details by hand?
Exactly. Because it's a manuscript, it just means that everything was made by hand, written, painted, bound together by hand. Wow. So sorry, we have these interleavings that are protecting the image from rubbing away.
Very, very cool. So just so you know what people are saying, people love it, obviously. Think it's beautiful, think it's insane, amazing. Thank you so much, guys, and love that you're taking all these screenshots. It's really incredible and beautiful.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Just flipping through, you can just see some of these text pages, and then we come to a series of images, full-page images of various saints. So here we have a really important saint, John the Baptist. And he holds a banner saying, "Behold the Lamb of God," and then on the facing page you would start saying your prayers in Latin.
Oh, cool. How long has this been at the museum?
This has been here for over 30 years in the collection, so it is one of our original manuscript acquisitions. Sorry, it is kind of funny to hold this itty-bitty thing open.
No worries. Is it available digitally if people want to see it?
Yes, every single image from the book is available online, free of download. You can put it on shirts and on pillows or shower curtains, whatever you want.
Incredible. I can't wait to do that. Also, if you're just joining us, this is the halfway mark. I'm Andrew. This is Literally Anything. We do this every week on Tuesday, 5 minutes about a specific work of art. Today, we're with Brian Keene, a curator of manuscripts here at the Getty. Question now, what is the paper made of?
So that's a great question. This book is made entirely out of animal skin, we call parchment. And this is a very clean parchment. Sometimes you can actually see the follicles of the skin, but here, because this is a courtly book, they're using the best parchment. Very clear, almost transparent. If I were to open it, you can...
And this is from which country again?
This is from Italy.
Great.
1469, the year. This is one of my favorite saints, Saint Sebastian.
Saint Sebastian.
He's ready with his, little tighty-whities and his drawstring. Can you see it?
Wow, his drawstring.
Look at that.
Can we find... Oh, you're not lying.
Pretty good.
That's
so
real.
Saint Sebastian was martyred by being shot with many arrows, thrown into a sewer, and then beheaded. So, sad life.
That is sad.
For all those Renaissance lovers out there, I'll show you a non-Leonardo da Vinci Last Supper, made a few years before Leonardo makes his great masterpiece.
Whoa.
So you can see someone's already fallen asleep out of boredom there.
Hopefully it's not total boredom.
Not total boredom.
Maybe
eating too much, all of that.
Oh,
and
there's a question here. Why no gloves when you're handling such a precious object?
Yes, we actually don't use gloves because it's safer for the book if you have clean, dry hands. You have greater dexterity and control when turning the pages. So that is a policy in many museums around the world, not just the Getty.
Gotcha. People joking about perhaps it's boredom, perhaps it's too much wine for the person
Probably
sleeping.
the wine.
Someone repeated that question. It has been in the collection for about 30 years.
That's
thanks,
right.
Getty, for helping me out there.
So this is a great image. This is the couple that owned the book and that commissioned the book. So you can see Andrea Gualengo, as he's called, the older gentleman there, with his wife Orsina d'Este and their 2 sons kneeling before a local saint in the chapel.
Wow. And look at that, interior space, too. I love the detail of the architecture is revealed.
This artist was incredible, Taddeo Crivelli, at creating fictive marbles. So if you zoom in again, it looks, he's just really had fun being abstract with the brush, moving it around to try to create the effect of marble. And then can you see all that gold, I think, if we get the glint of the sunlight.
Incredible.
There we go.
Yeah, people are asking, how common is this? And also, can all the pages be accessed online?
All the pages can be accessed, definitely, even the text pages. Books of hours or prayer books like this were very common in France, not as common in Italy, but this happens to be one of the great books in Italy. Here's St. Anthony with his...
St. Anthony is one of my favorites.
There he is.
Some of you guys may remember we looked at that painting of St. Anthony earlier. He's always there in his hermetic place. Yeah, the perspective here is really interesting in each of these.
It's really interesting how the northern Italians think about perspective. In the landscape, especially, they create these otherworldly spaces. There's even gold on the hillside and in the trees in the background, if we try to catch a little bit.
Do we have other pieces by this artist?
We do, in fact. Great question. We have other cuttings from choir books by this artist because Taddeo Crivelli was so popular in Italy at the time, highly sought after.
Super, super fun. Well, I think we only have a tiny bit of time left. Are there any last questions from you guys as you're viewing this that you'd like to ask? Oh, can you see the small book next to the biggest? You totally can see the small book next to the biggest.
Yes, we totally can, because we're ready for you.
Womp, 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 womp. There they are. How crazy is that? So here is one of the biggest books, biggest manuscripts in our collection. Oh, and here is me knocking the camera around. Really good job, Andrew. And then here is the smallest. And also, they're talking, one last question, the colors. How do they stay so vibrant?
One of the reasons they stay so vibrant is because we keep the books closed for the majority of their life, so they're not exposed to light. And when they are on view, they only get 3 months of airtime, and then they're off view for many more years. So see it now, and you won't see it again for probably 3 years.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Brian. We really appreciate your time. And thanks to all of you who joined us for this Periscope. We hope to see you next week, Tuesday at 12. And as always, enjoy literally everything around you. Much love. Bye-bye.